Attends. C'est quoi ça? Voilà. Hop. Ok. Et il y en a. Mais non, mon chat. Attends. Coucou, coucou. I'm currently reading Rousseau, Essai sur l'origine des langues, like his essay on the origin of the languages. Rousseau was a French philosopher, well known, but really sexist, because he thought that the civilized man is weaker than the primitive one, like the original one, because he became effeminate, you know, like he began to look like a woman, and this is what makes him weak now. I'm not sure, I don't think it is what makes him weak now. I think it's just the way we created society, as he explained in his essay. I don't remember the name, but I had to read it last year for philosophy class. Really long and not really necessary, but yeah. It helps me just open my eyes on society, which I already did, but on a philosoph eye, instead of like a hater eye. I'm like a
Charlie, t'es là? Oh, ça fait mal aux yeux.
like just someone who hates society and just hate capitalism. It helps me understand how it happens and how it happened, and like what will come after us if we continue on that way. So I began reading it yesterday because I took it in the school library. It was like on like the giveaway, just give books away because nobody reads it, and there are a lot of philosophy books, so I just kind of took them all. Not everyone, not every one of them, but let me show you. Just some Berkeley. It's a French. I don't think it's a French philosopher, but I know it's a philosopher. It is well known in France. I think. I don't remember. I think it's French. But a lot of philosophers at his era were writing their ideas on like in Latin, because it's the language of like the intelligence. Only like the great people would know Latino. The first philosopher in France, writing in France, in French. His ideas was Descartes. Descartes was. He is my favorite French philosopher. He's the one who wrote the I think so I exist. Well, I think so I am. Je pense donc je suis. It takes a while to understand what it means, but basically, the fact that he was like he was like a lot of people just wasn't sure of like if everything was real. So he was like, how do I know I'm even real? But then he thinks to himself, well, because I think, so I am, and I am. It was a Latino sentence, so the verb be in French is like être, and it comes from like existing, so it's like I think so I exist, and like thinking was a verb to describe like to I don't have the words today. It was like to signify, to mean, to mean. Like I don't even remember. Well, anyway, Descartes was the first French philosopher to write in French, so that everyone, like the whole people, would read his ideas, and then a lot of Marx too. He wasn't French. I think he was Australian. No, not Australian. Austriche. Descartes. And then Socrates. Well, actually, Socrates never wrote any of his ideas because he thought that writing was not enough. So he would only speak his ideas, and it was Platon, his subordinate, his like his student who wrote. Well, he didn't write all his ideas, but he wrote what he would remember. But I'm sure like in his text there are like just things that are not true. And then Platon. I don't know what this is about. I know this is like the apology of Socrates. It's when Socrates got sentenced to death because he was influencing the youth, because he was he was questioning everything. He was like, I know that I don't know, and that was the only thing he knew for sure. When like a wise man, like there is like Platon, when he wrote some text from Socrates ideas, and there is in this one text when he wrote like the trip of Socrates, like he traveled to meet the most wise man, and he will question like how do well, like he will question him, and in the end he would always like win, like the wise man, like the like the people who were supposed to know the most, because Socrates was like was hungry for knowledge, so he was questioning everything, and in the end he would always leave the people like no wow, he would just like he would just confuse people, and every time he would go away, he would influence some people to do the same. So the youth was beginning to question like authority and like everybody in general. So Socrates was judged as a danger for society. Well, dangerous for society. So he was sentenced to death. But in reality, it's just because well, the adults didn't want the youth to take over the power, because then the youth will know that the adults didn't know anything about anything. So when he was sentenced to death and he was judged, he had to make an apology, and so he made like he talked a lot, and Platon just kind of like wrote everything down. Well, I don't think there is everything down, but yeah. Then this one is still Platon, as you can see Platon here. I don't know what this is about. It was just pretty, and it was Platon, it was philosophy, French philosophy, so I took it. And there is Kant, and not Victoria Kant. This is Victoria Kant is a Spanish feminist. She was one of the first deputies in the assembly, with Clara Campoamor, who was the first female deputy, and thanks to her, Spanish women could have the right to vote in 1931. Yes, I know. Yes, that's all. I saw some of his works in school, and I liked the way he was writing, so yeah, I took it. It is in the library since 1993. 1993. Then 1994, 1995, 6, 4, 5, 8, 2009, 2009, 2009. Damn. 1993, that's old. And maybe there is older, because this is like, wow. So that means there is, there is no, is it here? No, 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 no. Well, all of this to say that I kind of love I kind of love philosophy, and yeah, I like philosophy, and I like to just question the world. Um, there was this time that, well, there wasn't there was there were there was wow there was not this time, but at a moment in my life I was questioning everything, and I kind of like found answers, but not to everything. So philosophy helps me find answers by myself, because it makes me question more and more and more, and like it gives me clues, you know, it gives me clues to just think. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I know my hair looks like shit. Don't say anything about it, Marcus. Thank you. I couldn't wash it today because I just did. I was just lazy to do it. Yeah, I preferred watching TikToks and like drinking teas. Yes, teas, because multiple teas. So yeah, philosophy. And yeah, all this was to say that I was reading like the essay of the origin of the languages by Rousseau, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, because in school, in philosophy, I'm I'm working on the origin of languages, so I just thought it will be useful for my work school, because I got um, an exam on Wednesday, even though the teacher gives us everything we know on the test already. I just think it's better for me like to use arguments and examples with Rousseau. I hate Rousseau. I just hate Rousseau. He was a sexist bitch. Yeah, but he was a great philosopher. If we differ 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 no wait if we split, yes, if we split up the work and the personal life, well, the work and the work in the person, yes, he was a great philosopher, but he wasn't a great person, because he wrote an essay about it was like how to teach kids, like how to wait, just wait a second, I got the word just not in. Well, to teach, you know, but like how to be a great parent, you know, but he abandoned all of these kids. So that, you know, that's the irony of philosophy, because he says something but he does the complete opposite. And a lot of philosophers are like that. And I've got to I got as well the some books of Albert Camus. Camus was, I think it is the most famous philosopher of his time. Albert Camus is French, obviously, like most of the philosophers I know, because I'm French, so yeah, I know my culture. Quoi? Ok, I gotta go.